Hello, everybody. My name is Hudson. Welcome back to Control Patrol in episode 1 of Building Things, or a how to build guide. As you can see, I've built a lot of stuff, but I've never actually done a tutorial before. So today we're going to be building a small snowy log cabin with some Alaskan based designs. If you guys like this video and like this helped you or anything, please comment down below what you want me to build next. If you want more, like, subscribe, the standard procedure. Getting started, we're going to be doing a full external build as well as interior stuff. Well, my interior design could definitely use a little bit of work. This entire build I built without any planning, whole thing from top to bottom. So let's get into it. Starting off, we're going to have your frame. It's going to be 5 blocks. This is what you're going to be seeing here. Pretty easy. And then getting started, you're going to need dark oak fence, stairs, slab, spruce trapdoor, strip spruce log, spruce pranks. And we're not going to use the stone bricks quite yet. I just figured I'd have them here. Starting off, we're going to build 4 spruce logs up. These are going to be your log pillars and kind of the foundation for the house. So we're just going to nail real fast, speed through it. You're then going to take your stripped spruce logs and you're going to do 3 across, and then you're also going to build those up. This is important for later, as this is going to be kind of where we get those little windows in. It's going to look like this real fast, and then go ahead and speed that up and get through it. I got this design. I wanted something that looked like it would hold up in the cold, very warm, very cozy. But I did want to keep it very small. It was kind of I did that on purpose. Then you're gonna come through and do the floor. Floor is gonna be spruce planks. Once again, nice and quick. Just get that in there. And yeah, a lot of this video is gonna be sped up, so I don't really know what to say in those moments. Extending out with some spruce planks right here, and then you're gonna put 2 spruce logs. This is gonna be kind of your porch area. Throw on some stairs. I liked the darker contrast right here, and then we're gonna throw on the fence. Then we're gonna do our doorway. Strip spruce log for the doorway, building up, and then you have to do each one before you can hollow it out so you can get the logs facing upward, which is what I wanted. Knock out those doors, and that's gonna be your door frame. And then on the top here, we're gonna add this and this, and then we're gonna throw on the dark oak wood fence. At first here, you can see I built it all the way to the top. You need to build it 1 from the top. I'll explain it later in the video, but fill them all up with that dark fence. These are going to be your windows. It's going to add to that wooden, homey feel. And this is what you should be looking at right now. This is the lower half of the house. And then I'm gonna do real fast, do the stairs while I have the stuff for it. I prefer to use stripped logs for the stairs. I think they look nicer and they kind of bring everything together a little bit, but you can really do whatever you want. If you want to use regular logs or just only planks so it's a little smaller and you have some more room. Then for the inside, I add the spruce planks, further bringing in the stair set, making it look, real nice. Up here, you're just gonna fill in the upper layer. This is where I noticed that I was supposed to put the logs here instead of the final dark oak fence, and then fill in the upper area. This is where we're gonna get, I believe, into the roof. Or one last little look at the outside. This is what you should have now. Throw in 1 dark oak log there. Now, roofing is a little bit difficult for me, so starting off with the logs pushing out on each pillar to make it look nicer, and then we're going to start with the dark oak slabs in this pattern. Like I said, I built this entire thing just straight from memory. Or not memory, I literally just started building. I put a frame down and was like, this is where I'm going to build something. So you can see I second guessed myself a lot. I clipped out all the stuff I didn't like, but that's why if my character looks like I'm kind of second guessing what I'm doing here and doing it very, very slowly. That's why. But this is what I decided for the initial roof shape over here. I didn't want the player to be able to walk over here. I didn't want that to be part of the house. So we're going to extend it with some spruce logs and then eventually adding in those stairs. I actually really like the way it came out. At the very end here, I was figuring out how to connect it in, so I added 1 extra spruce slab on it to kind of make it have more of an ending feeling. And then on the outside of the house, all the way around, we're gonna add in some stairs all the way around just like this, and we're gonna speed that one up real fast too. This is gonna be starting the framing for the larger part of the roof, and like I said, roofs have always been the harder part for me, so I chose to take them a little bit slower. Then you're gonna add 1 dark oak slab like this across. It's gonna leave a gap. You're gonna want it to be in the upper part. It's gonna leave a gap. We're gonna fill that in later, don't worry. Then you're gonna come in and you're gonna place 4 spruce logs. I came in and placed 3, and then 5 seconds later came back and then added a 4th. Because we're going to have kind of an elevated roof here with a more open feel. As you can see, I'm coming in and adding in that 4th log. Then you're going to take your dark oak fences and you're going to connect them here. This is gonna, just make it look nicer. More variety. The thing with building that I've always learned, and add some spruce logs on the outside here, building in Minecraft I've always learned, it's a delicate balance of not having too much, but making sure you have more than enough. Then you're gonna add dark slabs in like this L shape on each side. I'm gonna change the weather real fast. I forgot to edit that out. Oh well. Once you do that, you're going to add one slab like this and then one slab like this, kind of making more of a T shape that's kind of bent at a 90-degree angle. And then I do believe I come in here and I add a stair set on top of all of those. I do. From that stair set, you're going to place an upside down stair set on the side of it. You're just going to do that real quick, and then you're going to add one more dark oak slab pushing outwards, kind of making this wiggly line zigzag shape upwards. Then right here, this is where you're going to finish the final part of the roof. One more slab to the outwards, and then finalizing it, making the full block. Then right here, you're going to add one slab, and then I came in, made it a full block, and added in the stair set as well to give it a little more pointy shape at the end. It's important when you do it like this because that makes it an actual block, and later on we're going to come through and hang lanterns from there. So make sure you have that point being an actual block with the stairs there at the end. Now you're going to be looking like this. It's looking pretty good. I'm very proud of myself here. Little pat in the back for you, eh? And then you're going to start closing in the roof and actually making it, a roof by adding some logs like this. Then you're going to start with an L shape on some dark oak slabs. You're going to end up making it a full square, not just the L shape, but I was still figuring out what I wanted to do. Then adding in some upside down stairs to match the outside roofing parts. And then what I ended up doing is just right here connecting it all the way, like I said, making a square, and then adding in the final pieces of upside down staircase to unify it like that. This is going to make it so the outside of the roof is a little bit higher than the inner parts, and it gives it this more authentic cabin wooden feel. As you can see right here, I'm going to add in the slab inward, and you see what I mean, where the outside edges of the roof are raised by a half block. And I just like the way it looks. I thought it was nice. For this last part here, it's a little weird to get that final piece in. You have to go underneath, place the slab, then you can bring it in, but make sure you go out and want to make sure, like I said, you want to make sure that stays a block, and then break it, pulling it in, and then yeah, that's going to be the final piece of our roof, finishing off with a little slab right in the center to have a little upper point there. This is what you should be looking at here. Once again, little outside view. The goat there, LeBron, is chilling on the side. Now for the interior stuff, I kind of had some blocks I didn't use, some blocks I did use. You're going to start with the stone stuff. The dark wood door, spruce trap, the lantern, crafting table, barrel, smoke furnace. I like the way the smoker looks better for this log cabin feel. And a campfire. Like I said, you're going to go around and add all these lanterns. It's going to make it look so nice at nighttime. Guys, trust me. Oh, looks great. Coming in, we're going to add our little fireplace. You're going to start with 2 stone blocks like that. One for the area, upper area. That's all you need if you want to stop with just that triangle shape, but I wanted to go a little more outward and have these stone walls come out. Make sure you change the floor to stone, and since we use dark oak, we don't have to change the background here, because once you place the campfire, the contrast is going to make it look like it's a fireplace anyways. Add in your 2 smokers, put in your crafting table, and then I really struggled putting in the spruce trapdoor the way I wanted. But you're going to add the spruce trapdoor there. It kind of makes it look more uniform and doesn't make it stick out as much. Add some barrels underneath the area here. And then up here, you're going to add barrels underneath the entire section. In a lot of the winter homes in Alaska and areas like that, they need a lot of food storage, and that's the kind of feel I was going for. I'm not going to use the chisel thing or the bookcase, but I've grabbed them anyways because I thought I was going to. We're going to go ahead and add right in the table here. Just 2, simple 2 little planks and the table. Then I added some scaffolding underneath here for some color, and then put the looms here to make them kind of look like dishwashers or a piano, whatever you want. Throw in a lantern right there. We're going to head upstairs, and then in the back right, you're going to place some scaffolding. Once again, scaffolding, that yellow color really brings out how dark the wood is. That's why I like to use it a lot in my darker wooden houses. With a cauldron, I'm going to once again make some mistakes with the trapdoor, but if you put spruce trapdoors around a cauldron, it looks like an open barrel, but I also forgot to put water in it, which is really funny. And yeah, you're going to be done. That's it, guys. Comment down below if you, oh, sorry, one more lantern. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and click that like button. It means so much to us. Comment down below if you liked it, if you want me to do more. This is the first time for me, so yeah, see you guys in the next video.